Hi, this is Matt, and in this tutorial we are going to show you how to use OneNote Notebook and the Excel Word app. These are two smaller apps as you saw in the presentation, so they are going to be together. So once you load up the OneNote app, we're going to do that one first. This comes up, and this looks very boring when you look at it at first, but basically it's for you to take your notes, it's for you to take quick information that you need to get down, and to show notebooks to people. If you don't want to take notes in a Word document, this is just an easy way to organize your notes. So you can type the title up here. So let's call this, let's say you're doing it for school, so let's name it math. So that's like your main section, and over here you saw that just changed to math. Look over there. I'm going to type math 1, and it's going to change it. So that's your title. It's also going to tell you when you made it, so when you created it. So if I took some notes, and you can click down here and take notes. So 1, let's say you were learning math, 1 plus 1 equals, and then you can just take the notes in here. If you go up here, you can go to the insert, and you can insert a picture, you can put a link, you can clip art, all that basic stuff. If you needed a table, you could put a table in there. By just doing that, you can do whatever you'd want to type in the table. Also in insert, there's new page and new section. We're going to talk about that a little later. So you can always change the font too. So if this is an important note right here, you can highlight it, go up to the home tab, and you can highlight it, for example, green, so you know that that's something you got to focus on. Or you can always change the font color, and you can always remove it too. What it is, there's a little pop-up menu, so you see when you have something highlighted, if you kind of hover around it, a little pop-up menu will come up, but that's just for fast, quick changes. Also in the home tab, we have stuff like if you want to have a heading, so if you have like different units in your book, for example, you can leave different units. Font size, font pasting stuff, that's all simple stuff that I'm sure you figured out by now in all the other videos. Spell check. To add a section, you go to up here and it says Untitled Section. You can click the little New Page button, and that's going to give you another page of your notebook. It's just like creating a notebook. So, just like your notebook has 300 pages, well, this has almost unlimited, basically unlimited pages. So, you could go, this is, let's say, reading, and then you add another one, and that's going to be STEAM. You add another one, and this is going to be for your friend, your fun time. So this will say fun. It doesn't have to be school related. I'm just using that for an example. You could also have one for if you're running some kind of business. You could do products. Just you could list some. You could put whoopsie. You can also right click and it'll give you a spell check, like I did purposely there. Okay. So to do that, if you had a product, let's say you sell Legos, you could just you could insert a picture of Legos or clip art. I don't know if it'll have that. Okay, it's coming up with legs. Let's do something different for example. How about you're selling paper cups? Let's pick this for example. Let's say you're selling coffee. There you go, and your picture's in there. So it's a great way to store your notes, and it's always going to be on there. They're backing it up. It's going to be safe. You could lose a notebook. It's going to be really hard challenge. You need to lose this. So you could do coffee. Oh boy, coffee, and then you can have that picture, and of course you can edit the picture and stuff. But I'm not going to do that. You can search pages by clicking up in this Find This Page area right up here. So if you want to search for math, Oh, you gotta do capital, oopsie. Math. Math will be right here. And you just find the math right there. You, clicking the view tab here gives you other. The view tab just gives you different way to view different items. It's reading view. If you can share this with people, and then people can also edit it. So that's kind of cool. Like if you're doing a group project and you have different people in the project and they all want to take notes, you can just store them all in your notebook, and that's really cool because then they can add pictures of what they did and all different stuff. Different versions of the page. That's also with your sharing people. So that's it for this one. I'm gonna flip over. I'm gonna pause and flip over right now to how to create a Excel survey, which is my favorite. So here's how to create an Excel survey. So when you click on your Excel survey, this is what's gonna come up for you on here. It says enter a title for your survey here. So you can just click there and enter a title. So let's name this, I don't know, school. Let's just do test 1, just to show you. And a description, you can say fill out, please, whatever. If you have like a description of your business, if you're doing something like that and you want to give a survey information, you can do that. So enter your first question here. So you just click on the question, and you have your question subtitle, response type, if it's required or not, and default answer. So an answer that's automatically filled in. So let's say my question is, let's say I'm running a business and I'm selling coffee. So I could say, do you like the coffee? And you could say, I don't think, unless if you need to put a subtitle, you could, but I don't think there's a subtitle required for that. Response type, you could do text, which is people they type. You could do a paragraph, which is longer. Number, they select a number. Date, they select a date. Time, they select a time. Yes or no, or a choice. So like A, B, C, D kind of thing. So I'm going to do yes or no because do you like the coffee? Do they like it or do they not like it? And I think I want it to be required, so if it's not required, they can skip it if they want to. Default value, that doesn't really matter, I guess. So then once you're done, you're going to hit the done, and then add a question. Now if you want to add a new question, you click add new question. Question. Let's say I want this one to be, how much would you pay for coffee? And you could say, put a number. So I select a number, as you see. So that means they'll pick a number and they'll say how much do you want. I'm actually not gonna do number because that's for other information. For this one, I would obviously not put number. I'm gonna put choice because I want to show you choice. So choice. So you just fill in. This would be, let's say, 50 cents. $1. Well, $1, $2, and $5. And then they can select, and let's say the default answer there's no default answer for that. Then you click done. Now, obviously you could add more questions, you could add less, you could add tons more. You can also change the title if you want to. Having trouble typing today. And you could do like this, fill out please to get 50% off. Now let's just say this actually, get a free cup of coffee. And there you go. So once you have that, then you can share your survey, you can save it and you can view it, or you can just close it. So I'm gonna share it, show you what that does. So sharing it, One second here. So what this is gonna do is this is not like sharing it like I can edit it now. This is sharing it to somebody else. So you put like a link out at your store and they could go on there, like a QR code you can make, and then they could answer your survey. So if you click create, that's your link. And when you go to that link, I'm gonna put it in a new tab here and then it'll pop up. There we go, here it goes. They're gonna see this survey right now. So as you see it popped up, so then they can fill it out. Do you like the coffee? Let's say that I say yes. How much would I pay? Yeah, but I only want to pay 50 cents. Then, once you're ready, just hit submit. And then it says your response was received. And then when you go back to your Excel, when you go back to your editing thing, you see that my response is in here. And there it is. They said yes, and then it would keep going down the list on what people would pay for it. So, that's it for that. I hope that this was a lot of help, and I know that I just threw a lot out at you, but you can always rewatch the video. And I hope that this presentation was very helpful for you. If you have any questions, you can always contact me. Try Microsoft SkyDrive out. It's a very great program. They do have a limit on space, but it's over 20,000 documents you can store in there. So obviously, it's like getting a free package of Word, Excel, and all that stuff. And this is 2013, so this is brand new stuff. This is just created like a month ago. It came out 2013. So it's totally free. I'd really recommend trying it. Thanks, and have a nice day.